This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.
The National Assembly has announced an extension of its recess till the 6th of May 2025. The two chambers of the National Assembly had gone on recess on the 27th of March and were billed to return to legislative business on the 29th of April. Joining the conversation this morning is legal practitioner and public affairs analyst Bolanle Olugbani. Mr. Olugbani, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us on the conversation.
Good morning.
Can you start by telling us what your thoughts are on how this extension of the recess affects legislative matters?
Oh, obviously, the functions and duties of the National Assembly, are, suspended or have been put to a halt because obviously the extension, will not allow them to carry out the duties they were elected for which they were elected. It's quite unfortunate.
Sir, in the last year plus, nearly 2 years, the National Assembly has actually extended its recess at least 4 times. So it seems like they're not able to actually stick to their timetable. And even though we keep hearing that committees are meeting even during the recess, there are real questions on that very primary responsibility, and then who has the, I don't know if I want to say right, but who do you think should be calling on the lawmakers to be a lot more diligent in their tasks?
Well, those who should be calling on the legislature or the lawmakers to be more diligent is the people of Nigeria. People of Nigeria in the different senatorial and representative districts who elected them to office. So we find a situation where the people of this country know that there's a lawmaking body at the center, at the federal level, but do not really know what they are supposed to be doing with regard to making life better for the people of the country. And as such, if you don't know what they are supposed to be doing and how often they are supposed to be doing it, you cannot ask the proper questions and hold them accountable. So I think there's a lack of information on, what it is that the electorate ought to be doing to ensure that they get the best from the people, a highly privileged class of Nigerians who they elected to be lawmakers.
Part of the conversation coming out of the National Assembly, and if you've seen some of the press reports, there are claims that there's a leadership issue, particularly in the Senate. And if I even step aside from describing them as claims, I remember before the Senate went on recess, we actually did see some lawmakers get up in the chamber and publicly accuse the Senate President Godswill Akpabio of being draconian and very authoritarian in his manner of approach. Do you think that perhaps there is credence to the claims that this recess is because if they resume, the lawmakers might actually throw out the Senate president and re-elect someone else?
From expediency to, political calculation to, stability of tenure of principal officers and the expected return of the president as a factor in stabilizing the issue of leadership. There could be a wide-ranging number of reasons why this extension occurred. So that maybe those who are in charge of the National Assembly as principal officers at this present point in time may have delayed to ensure that the rumblings within the National Assembly leadership, they can bring it under control with the assistance or influence of the president who has just returned from France. So there could be a wide-ranging number of reasons. It could be for the leadership, to also have enough time to douse the tensions amongst their colleagues, as to whatever it is their grievances are. It could be a wide-ranging number of reasons, and politics is about expediency, pragmatism, and in actual fact, opportunism.
All right, Mr. Olugbani, thank you very much for your time and expertise on this conversation. Bolanle Olugbani is a legal practitioner and public affairs analyst who joined us to speak on the National Assembly's announcement of an extension of its recess till the 6th of May 2025.
This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.